for them, this is what it's like in the here and now. And like all the African teams at this World Cup, Didier, they are managed by a man from their own country, which many times for many African nations in world tournaments has just not been the case.
Yeah, it's not been the case, and I'm really happy to see that happening, and I hope they'll get good results, because it will create a good spirit for and opportunities for other ex-players to go and manage national teams, because they feel that they belong to the country. The message is different. I've had managers, foreign managers, like, for example, Sven-Göran Eriksson, taking us to the World Cup, but I also had Ivory Coast-born manager, and you could see the difference for the team building. You know, the way he talks to the players, he knows how to touch you. He knows the right word to use. Yeah. I think it's very important.
It's part of the culture of the country.
Exactly.
That's something important for the players, and they're all thinking in the same way. So, yeah, hugely.
I was talking the other day, just yesterday, to an ex-player from Morocco, and he was talking about Walid Regragui. And he said, you know, the difference with Walid Regragui is that Walid is close to the player. He's French, but he's Moroccan. His family is Moroccan. He knows the culture. He's close to the player, but when he's on the field, he's really like strict. But players, they need this. They need people who understand your culture. The way you talk, different things. Like, it's really important to have people who look like you, but who can understand you.
Because the other thing as well, as Laura says, he speaks Darija, the Moroccan language. So not only is that a connection maybe with the players, but also with the people of the country. And you can't underestimate that connection.
Yes, but not only that, I think he was the coach of one of the teams in Morocco, and he had great results. So people respect him. So when he speaks, people listen to him. And Walid, I've played against him when I was in second division, and he's a great man, and he's always close to players, close to his team, his players.
Didier made that point as well about obviously playing in European leagues. Do you think that's why we're starting to see players of this generation coming through to coach, because they have the European experience of the big leagues and then can take that back to their own countries?
I think they always have been like players who've been coaching, but the federation were not like giving the trust to their own players. And this is when Aliou Cissé became won the national African Cup. It was huge for the country because people could recognize themselves in them. But, you know, I'm working for the federation, and I see and I hear federation when they come to us and say, you know what, we trust France because you guys are able to have Mbappe, Dembele, so they still feel like France can bring them something different. But when I talk to them, I say, when we come to your country, we don't come as world champion. We are here just to share expertise. Yeah. But then it's you who have to trust your own coach. This is how you evolve. You have players who have been big players in national teams. Trust them. And I'm really happy, and everybody's happy to see like the coach, ex-players are now taking care of the national team.
And on the trust thing, that trust then works from the coach to the players as well. So Regragui sat down both Hakimi and Mazraoui at the start, both right backs, both sensational right backs, and said, look, I need you both in the team. And what do you want to do about it? And Mazraoui said, well, I'll go to the left, I'll play on the left. And so Hakimi, who you're going to have a look at, now has free rein to fly down the right.
No, but that's the right attitude. You always think, you put the team in front of any self-interest